Hi, this is Corey from Podfly Academy. Now that we've created our RSS feed, we need to validate that feed before we submit it to any directories. iTunes is very particular, as are other directories, so we want to make sure that we don't have any special characters or anything unusual in our feed before we try the submission process. So let's take a look first at a free service in order to validate your new feed. No matter how we created our RSS feed, we're going to end up with an RSS feed address. This URL is similar to that which you would find on a website, starting with http:// the name of your show dot the hosting company /RSS. In this case, let's take a look at one of the shows that we manage here at Podfly. We manage this particular show in Libsyn. By visiting the destinations page on Libsyn, you can see some of the quick links that are available to you. One of these quick links is the RSS feed. This RSS feed will never change as long as you stay with the same hosting provider. In order to validate this feed, we simply need to highlight the feed, copy it, and paste it into a free service called feedvalidator.org. When I copy in my feed, I simply click Validate. We're looking for the first word being congratulations. This is a valid RSS feed. This means that this feed is available to submit to directories, which we'll be looking at in the next tutorial. Following that are great recommendations from Feed Validator to make sure that we don't have something that might be incompatible with a directory. Though many of these recommendations seem inscrutable to the average user, they are valuable for the advanced user who wants to really tweak their feed. This gives you an opportunity to ensure that you are 100% compatible with all of the directories that are available. However, for the purpose of validating your feed, we are only really looking for congratulations, this is a valid RSS feed. Within the blogging community, it's been a well-known rule of thumb to never use Microsoft Word. If you're copying and pasting text from Microsoft Word into a website, into a blog, or in our case, into an RSS feed, there tends to be an issue with something called special characters. Microsoft Word uses special characters, and these can break our feed. Let's take a look at some of those special characters and try and remember to use the same rule of thumb as bloggers do: never use Microsoft Word. No matter what type of content we are putting on the internet, it is always advisable to be working in a plain text editor. Microsoft Word is a great, beautiful, powerful tool for doing office work and creating documents. However, it is not a good tool for creating text to be used on the web. I point to a CNET article here on tips to make sure that you do not break your podcast feed by using special characters that are often and involuntarily put into your document by Word. We can see here in this article a couple of special characters that are marked as bad and good. However, again, to avoid these issues, it's always advisable to simply use a plain text editor. These are provided by your operating system, whether you're using Mac, Windows, or Linux. We've learned now that no matter how we created our RSS feed, whether it be using an online service, a program such as Feed4All, or hand coding our own, it is important to check and validate that feed. We also advise that with each update and release of a new episode, you take a moment and check that feed as well. We sometimes forget that within the show description itself, that feed can be broken. Using this free service is a great way to make sure that all of your content gets out to your audience trouble-free. Remember that you can find transcripts to this and more at podflyacademy.com.